Hi guys, Berry Babe here, checking in. 2 days in a row, I must be doing okay. Yesterday was not a super good eating day. I did do a Lasix last night. I'm still trying to trigger a dizzy spell for my heart monitor, which this lead, especially this lead right here, is itchy, itchy, itchy. And then the one under here, it's like I'm wearing a body bra, so it's all tucked in, so I don't have to wear that black strap around my neck. I was down this morning to something, 148.8, and 142 was my LDW last time, and I was up to 154 something, so I'm doing okay. But my husband, this is his fourth VLCD, and he gets on the big electronic scale, and we just have I've got the program on his phone, and so he gets on, it records it on the phone. He doesn't have to do anything. I take it into the bedroom and record it, and in my notebook. 3 days, 12 pounds, 11.9, but he had already eaten breakfast. So he kind of gave me this little look, like, because I looked at it, I thought, oh please, 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 he's lost weight, because he's still up in the 300s. But I said 12 pounds. He did a lot of his water weight, and he said, I'm peeing the first day. He was like peeing. I said, I call it peeing down the pounds. So 12 pounds. His age has dropped from 92 to 88. So that tells you just even that much weight. That's impressive. That's impressive. So it'll be nice when he gets back to the old man he is. He's due for Medicare in 2017. I'm not looking forward to getting on Medicare. I have a feeling that's when you really start feeling like an old person, because when they say what kind of medical, and you say Blue Cross, then they're good. You say Medicare, they're like, well, we're not taking any more Medicare patients. So the ongoing saga, the boot. The doctor had actually, I'm having trouble. I can't see. I'm trying to give you the sun and the view. I put my hair in front of my ears today, and so it's like, nah, I can't see myself to know if I feel okay. I don't like it when people mess with their hair and talk about it. Sorry. I got to the medical supplies. Well, no, I went to the doctor's office, and they had not printed out the order. The receptionist printed out the order for me. I took it to the medical supply store, and what he had prescribed was a post-op shoe, which looks like a beach shoe. It was bright blue and royal plastic, and it had a white flat tread on it, and then the Velcro came over and your toes were exposed, and I didn't see how that was going to help my foot situation at all. So the orthopedic specialist from, don't you love it, that the technician the salesman at the medical supply is diagnosing what I need. And I had thought I needed a boot, and so he got a boot. I called my doctor. The new doctor, the substitute doctor, had been out of town all last week. He's out of town this week, not in the office. So I called my doctor, who is only in 2 days a week, but fortunately she was there. Of course, no, I didn't talk to the doctor. I talked to, the girl. And when my doctor does all her calling in of things, it's once all the patients are done. And I know that because to see her for my foot, I wouldn't have made it till the middle of December. That was her first sick call. So yeah, I'm pretty sick about it. So this morning, I got a call from Dr. Rostov's office, the new young guy. His nurse saying, I have a prescription for a boot. Before that, I got a message saying, doctor would like you to wear the shoe for 6 weeks and check in with your primary doctor after 2 weeks for new x-rays to see if it's healing. Yeah, good luck getting that. So then I got a call from Dr. Rasta's office that he's prescribed the boot. I can come pick up the prescription. And I said, well, do I have to pick it up? They said, no, we can fax it over. Where are you going to fax it? So she said she would fax it, but I haven't called the medical supply to make sure they got it. We are due to pick up the adopted grandmother soon, and we'll drive 2 cars to her location because she's kind of on the way. And my husband's going with me. We'll do the running around. I was a little nervous about doing her by myself. She's a little on the large side, and she's got one leg that's not real great, and we have a little wheelchair that we take her out and around in, and she's got a walker, but that's still a lot of hefting and moving. And when I didn't realize the extent of my break, I thought I'd be fine with it, but since he was available this morning, we had a lot of rain. It was cold yesterday afternoon, and I knew the weather was supposed to be partly cloudy today. So as you can see, we've got sunshine. So I'll pick up my boot later, and then I probably will go get my allergy shot. And I don't know if I'll put the boot on and hobble into the allergy shot, or whether I'll just wait till I get home. I don't know. It's going to be a reality, but I've been hobbling around all this time. I'm not even hobbling, actually. So maybe I'll just wait till I get home and put it on and get used to it at home. But to be careful I don't trip over it and break something else. Because a boot and a hip fracture would not be good. So I am doing what I suggested to Andy about her surgery. Push the protein and vitamin C and zinc. Vitamin C and zinc are the 2 things, plus the protein, plus not smoking, but I don't smoke, that my plastic surgeon is adamant about. And I was pleased this last time I had blood work. I haven't gotten the paper yet, but I got the computer send it on my email, that my protein was smack in the middle, which, when I was doing keto, I don't know how long it takes for your protein to change, but I had done 3 weeks of keto, and I had been not doing the Anjuri supplemental protein, but I had been trying to get my at least 90 fat grams in, and my protein has stayed solid. I have to keep my protein solid in order to be eligible for surgery, because he said bariatric patients have a 30% worse time recovering from surgeries because they're malnourished, and that was one thing I never wanted to be, was malnourished. So even though I was down at my goal weight, I don't want to be malnourished. So anyway, I said you have to be careful what you wish for. It's really hard. It's hard to cheat now because I can't do it in front of my husband. That's not fair. He's being so good, and he's being good. We do our own meals. We kind of always have, because I've been doing HCG on and off for a long time, and he eats things I don't, and I eat things he doesn't. So eventually, I think when we're both doing keto, it will get to where, if there's a roast in or whatever. I ordered an Instant Pot when they went on super sale. I've wanted one, but we have 2 or 3 pressure cookers already, but I don't know anything about them. So there's so much about the Instant Pot on YouTube and the internet. I thought, okay, Instant Pot, I'll learn really well how to use the Instant Pot, and then I'll be able to generalize that to the other pressure cookers. I've always been fascinated with pressure cooking. At my mother's estate sale, I sold a brand new, well, it wasn't brand new, but it was never used, heavy gauge stainless steel one that went on the stove. That was kind of before I bought it before all the electric ones came out. Mostly now I use the electric pressure cooker to cook hard-boiled eggs when I take them to Easter and Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's part of what I take. I don't eat deviled eggs, but most people, except my sister, seem to like them. So, but that be careful what you wish for. it'll be exciting when he drops below 300, which could be in a week. He'll be tickled. So I'm going to encourage him to make his appointment with the knee person, because it would be nice if once we get back from Florida he could go right into surgery so he'd be able to have his new knee to walk my daughter down the aisle. I was kind of worried about them being able to find a tuxedo to fit him for the wedding. I kept saying, well, you have to make sure they can get extended sizes, because he's really big around the middle. He's kind of built like Santa Claus. In fact, in our younger days, I had made him a Santa Claus suit and he had the beard. It was worn out by the time our kids came along, but we have a lot of pictures of Rick as Santa, sitting with judges sitting on his lap and all kinds of things like that, because he used to go to the court Christmas party that way. We never got around to doing it for money. He really wasn't that ho-ho-ho, but he was able to jolly it up for, you know, friends and grandmas and that sort of thing. So maybe tomorrow you'll get a shot of the boot. It's beige, but when he put it on me yesterday, because he fit me and he put my name on it, so all I have to do is go and pick it up. It is hard. It's hard plastic, so once you put it in, I really do feel stabilized. And he showed me how to walk on it. I'm able to rock on it. So, but it's beige. It would have been nice to have a black one, because I'm wearing mostly black and brown pants and blue jeans in the winter time. But I don't know what you do when you go out in the weather. He said, too bad you're not getting this in the better weather. I said, well, I broke it in the better weather. So the message this morning from the doctor's person said, yeah, follow up with my doctor in 2 weeks. So we'll see. So 6 weeks. So hopefully I'll be done by Florida, because I don't want to have to wear that thing in the car all the way down to Florida. Snowbirds, here I come, Andy. I know you love us. So yeah, I guess that's all I have today. You know, I'll log off and I'll think of something. But for today, I'm doing okay. Bye for now.